Hello everyone, welcome back to Comic Book Review. This is Belle, Hearts and Minds. This is one of the variant covers from Zenescope. It's a one-shot. No, it's maybe 40 pages, 45 pages or so. Pretty good count. It's $5.99 US. Yeah, this is cover B. And let's get started. So this is Belle, Hearts and Minds. Belle is the main character, obviously. We see another character, Gretel, in this book. So we just finished. I just did a last review of Belle versus Belle, Ghost and Goblins, which take place in Philadelphia. So we're back in Philadelphia. This is the next Belle story. It says Philadelphia is rich in history and home to many interesting people. One none other than Annabelle Belle DeMarco descends from a long line of beast hunters tasked with protecting our world from the creatures who stalk in the shadows. As Belle takes in a seemingly peaceful night, she stumbles upon a problem of the witchcraft variety, which only seems to worsen as the night goes on. Meanwhile, across town, Gretel, a woman cursed for nearly 300 years with magical powers and the need to eradicate the blight of witches from our world, has her own magical issues to deal with. Yeah, so they end up teaming up, but let's get there. So we start the book kind of slow. We are in Philadelphia. We got these two guys driving around. They go to this Rockman's, burger milkshake joint. And what happens is they order some. These are like two mafia guys. So they order some they order some ice cream. The guy at the window says, "Hey, you guys need to pay for that." And they just ignore that guy, and they say, "My father, he was poor man. Tell me the story every time." And then another guy talks to the kid at the window and says they're part of the Belinsky syndicate. So yeah, there's two syndicate guys. This guy's eating ice cream, and then all of a sudden, there's a beam. Carl! Yeah, Carl's dead. Carl got incinerated. Exploded. We get this two-page spread of... where we got? So we got Belle, Gretel, and then I think this is Gretel's assistant. Against a couple witches. I mean, it's a really cool two-page spread. And then we go back in time. We go earlier. So that was kind of a tease. We go back to that scene later. But this is... this is Belle doing kind of a monologue here. She says, "They say lost time is never found again. Well, by they I mean you. And I believe that, annoyingly, it has stuck with me. Every second we waste, we are never getting back. I think that's one of the reasons I do this. Burning the candle at both ends is like a guilt that eats at me. Our actions and inactions affect the world around us, so that one moment we stop moving forward, it can be the last moment for someone else." And I guess she finds this coin. She's got, or what is that? I guess it's a coin. Yeah, it's a coin. And she's at the cemetery. I'm not sure what she's doing at the cemetery, but she's at the cemetery, and then these witches come by in the background. She says, "Oh, on second thought." So Belle's kind of hiding. And yeah, we got these witches. There's four witches right here. They're kind of resurrecting somebody. Turn the page. And Belle's like, "I'm going in." And Belle goes in. And she says, "Please don't do this. This isn't your fight. You fight creatures and beasts," says Mel, her assistant. And Belle says, "Now witches. Just leave now and no one will get hurt." And one of the witches says, "Whoa, what the hell is this chick? Looks to me like someone is going to regret their decision tonight, and I wish she was fireproof." I mean, go to the next page, and it's Gretel eating a heart. It's crazy. Gretel is eating a heart. Her assistant says, "You really have no idea how disgusting that is, do you?" Gretel says, "You know it's necessary. Did you at least get a cool power from this freak? I didn't see a tattoo show up." "Oh, scary. It's on my forearm, and apparently his fingernails turned into really sharp claws." So what happens is when Gretel eats a heart of a witch, she gets like superpowers. Or yeah, and then like that's how she stays alive, is like eating witches' hearts. It's pretty cool. I like it. What was her assistant's name? They don't mention her name yet. I forget what her name is. Anyway, they're at, I don't know, I'm not sure. They're at the cemetery or a witchcraft area or whatever. I'm just gonna keep. Okay, they find a witch in a closet here. Okay, first they say, her assistant says, "But we need to be sure." Agreed. "That one guy can't be the only one here. There has to be others." Like I was saying, and the closet opens. The witch is there. It says, "What are you doing here?" Her assistant says, "This one looks like a real winner. Easy now, we just want the kids," says Gretel. "Give them to us and I'll make it quick for you." Gretel, I said. And then the witch like becomes the Hulk, becomes She-Hulk. "What are you doing here? Can I have this one? Be my guest." And her assistant blows a hole in the witch. Which is like, "You'll have to do better than that." And then she like explodes. Her torso explodes. It's pretty funny. And then they do find the kids there. And then we go back to Belle. Belle is fighting the witches. Hiding behind a tombstone. And fast forward a little bit. This witch with white hair has like this green power shooting it. And she ends up incinerating another witch. And Belle says, "You should have stayed out of my head, you evil asshole. Tony!" So Tony is the one here who got incinerated. And the three witches fly away. And then we have this home on fire. Which Gretel is at. I guess Gretel set fire to the home. I'm not sure. They didn't really explain that. Her assistant says, I think we found the rest of them. That's some spot-on intel," says Gretel. So this is kind of, and then Belle's on a motorcycle. This is how they all kind of meet up. Is the three witches against Belle, Gretel, and her assistant. Yeah, and then they have like a van. Gretel has a van of guns and explosives and stuff. Don't worry about that. We good? No. No, we're good. So yeah, they form up a team kind of unwittingly. Gretel says, "Are you going to keep asking questions, or are you going to come hunt witches with us? Either way, we're leaving." Belle says to herself, "I guess you learn something new every day. I'll have to get my answers later." And then we have the three witches. I don't know, goblins in there. Yeah, so the Gretel, Belle, and the assistant, Gretel's assistant, end up tracking down the witches, and then we have this big fight that ends up back at the burger joint where that guy was incinerated. So yeah, this is where that happened here. So we're back to current times, and wait. So yeah, the witches were defeated. Belle says, how is that even possible? I saw her crush you with a bench. Don't worry about it, not a big deal. She's being modest or creepy. So she got like superpowers when she ate that witch's heart. And now I think she's going to go eat another witch's heart. And Belle says, wait, stop. What are you on? Bath salts? I can't just let you just kill this girl and eat her heart. Gretel says, you don't understand any of this. This is the way things are. They need to die, and you need to get out of my way now. Belle says, oh, come on. Let's just calm down here. Belle says, let's let the police handle this. They're unconscious. They can't hurt anyone right now. Mel, call the police. Police won't be able to handle them. They're monsters going to do sacrifice and eat children. That's what was going on back at that mansion. Now move. I can't. Don't make me do this. And Gretel's got like a firepower in her hand. Belle grabs her axe. Gretel, the police are almost here. We need to go, says her assistant. Belle says, what about the witches? And Mel says, someone sent me the security feed of them using power, so just happened to blur you out of that video. I'm hearing chatter that they're coming prepared, whatever that means. So the police show up to clean up the mess. On the last page, we have, I guess, the guy who was the head of the church, or whatever this building is, that had the children. The guy comes back and he says, a pity. Looks like I need to begin again. The end. And he's got a cross on his forehead. So, yeah. And then we got these ads at the end, which I'm not a fan of. I mean, just give us a preview or something. Anyway. This one's pretty good. You know, of all three one-shots, I would say Ghost and Goblins is the best one, but they're all pretty good. If you can find these, you know, on a discount, or I don't know. I'm guessing they're going to be put into trade paperbacks together maybe at some point. Pretty good series from Zenescope, and it's good reading, and pretty fun covers here. And yeah, that's the video. So the one I did here was Hearts and Minds. If you want to check out my other videos, I'm going to put kind of sequential order of reading on the video titles, so you can yeah, you can read them in order. I mean, that's kind of maybe one thing they could have improved on in the series, was have a reading order, like say, oh, this happens after this one shot, because it's not so clear which one came first, because they kind of, I guess, you know, the order, I guess, is Black Knight first, and then Goblins. It goes 1, 2, 3. That's the order. So anyway, please like the video. Please comment. Subscribe to the channel. What do you think of Zenescope Comics? This character Belle, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.